already. I can't hold it in.
He's all smug because his team's not played yet. That's why he's got to be smug. Good
well,
evening,
no,
all.
I'm snug. Snug? That's a bug in the rug.
Yeah.
No, I'm smug because London, as it stands, is still claret and blue.
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
Fucking hell. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought it?
Rewind fucking 20 episodes ago, I was in hell. Now look at me.
Now it's me.
Up here, smirking at you all.
Best performing London team this month in the podcast.
Fantastic.
What a time to be alive for Bob. And Bob.
Not for Clive.
No, couldn't be. Well, I mean, we're still in the Champions League. Let's go.
You're not beating Bayern in the final if you get that far.
I mean, we've beaten them once already this season, so who knows? Who knows?
Unless Harry gets injured.
Harry.
All right.
Right, so we're going to start with Tottenham's improved performance against Brighton, shall we say. Go on, Luke. Go on.
Oh, what a game! No, joking. It wasn't what a game. We drew. We drew. But it was some really good goals. I was a bit worried about the lineup because it was three at the back. Three at the back. The three defensive midfield players in there: Bentancur, Bissouma. Bissouma scares me. Bissouma and Conor Gallagher. But I like what he did with that. He let Conor Gallagher just be Conor Gallagher, really. Do what he does best: to float about, get tackles in, get forward, use his work rate, and then Bissouma and Bentancur to mop up. I felt like they were good. Bissouma still scares me a bit, but Bentancur was phenomenal in that game. He was so good. We've missed someone like that. He just reads the game. He covers when people go. He's a nuisance to people, and I love him. I think it's really, really good, and I think a lot of people don't realise how much we've actually missed him, because they talk about Maddison, Kuzeski, even like Odebert, when he looked like he's picking up form and then picked up an injury. He was the other right mid I couldn't think about last week that we've missed. But yeah, it was good to see Danzo in the squad. I know we'll talk about him at the end there, but he had a solid game. Like, look, players, they make mistakes, and it's been happening all season for us. So we can't just pick this one time out just because it's close to the end. We've been doing it all season. Everyone, Romero sending off, Van der Ven sending off, they're giving the ball away, the goalkeeper in the Champions League. Like, why everyone got Danzo? Makes no sense. The guy was phenomenal in that game. He just, lack of concentration. I think Declan Rice did it. He switched off.
Declan Rice did it against the worst moment, wasn't it?
No, exactly. It was the worst moment. Declan Rice did against Tottenham, if you remember, where he did a similar thing. And
I mean, the difference is we win the game.
Exactly.
That's one of the big differences.
Yeah, and it was early on in the game, not right at the end. Where it would have cost you. But you've got it in the bag to go and bang in 2 or 3 goals. We don't have that in the bag.
Spurs.
Or maybe not 2 or 3, but it was painful to watch near the end because of it's Tottenham, and it's been like that all season. But performance-wise, I can't fault it. Like, everyone did their job, everyone put the work rate, and everyone was working hard. It sucked that Matoma. I knew as soon as that fucker come on, what a finish! What a finish! I knew as soon as he come on, I was because we looked like the better team. We did look like the better team, and it looked like we was going to go and actually smash them. Because I felt like we going forward, getting chances, but then Matoma come on, and he's a sort of player that's direct, isn't he? He comes at you. He's got good pace, so he can be a bit dangerous. And Porro did struggle a little bit with him, but Porro's defensively isn't exactly, great. But the goals, like the first goal. Actually, I've got to try and remember the first goal now. What was the first goal?
Header.
Porro's header. Yes, the Xavi Simons.
What a pass!
Yeah, it was good. It was like super small. He did get up pretty well. The header was good. Good play. Good again, chasing Solanke. Is that gone? I focus that. Yeah, so Solanke chasing, but we was doing that the whole game. We were just chasing, because before what we've done in the game, when we're when the other teams are attacking, our attackers are not chasing the ball down quick enough, and teams are just being able to play into the middle, finding that space, and then they'll through on goal in like 2 or 3 passes. But at this time, we were just hunting them down to stop them from playing those quick passes, and it worked out well for us. That was a good goal. Their goal was the Matoma one, which was just phenomenal. Great crossing, but ball watching. It's like we've done this all season. Every time the ball comes, we're watching the ball, but forgetting about the players behind. So everyone's just But it was a finish. Like, you're not saving that. He hit that sweetly, so sweet. And then Xavi Simons' second goal. Ferris was second goal. That was special. And then the third one, the Danzo. Lack of concentration, as you say, Clive. It was just clear it.
Just
clear it. Put it out the stadium. Just hit it, and it didn't work. But I'm actually frustrated with some of the bits in the game that I'm going to mention. I mentioned it all season, and I mentioned it with other clubs as well. Is just square the fucking ball across the box. Like, why take the shot? Xavi Simons, we could have been 2-0 up. All we had to do was just square it to Kolo Muani. Like, if that's anyone else in that position, it's going across. Or maybe not everyone else. It's just that all season we've been doing those greedy shots. Like, he did really well to get in a position, but then he took a shot, hit the post, and then Porro got a shot off and the keeper made a good save. But if he just squared it, Kolomani, it's a tap-in. Anyone scoring that, he could have even had time to take a touch and then score. But he didn't. He took a shot. I'm just like, we can't be big. We can't be being greedy in a game where we need to be winning. Like, we would have been 2-0 up, and I feel like at that point we would have killed the game off. But no, he didn't. Took a shot, and they had a chance to get back in it. So very, very frustrating, because I think that happened twice in the game. There was that one, and there was one near the end of the game when there's like 3 or 4 players in the box. I can't remember who it was. Archie Gray or Xavi. Someone didn't do something. He should have went to the left instead of to the right, and it would have been to Solanke, and he would have just had to have a shot off, and it keeper could have saved it, but he would have been free to take a shot in any of the corners. But it didn't happen. So I'm just a bit annoyed about that, because that's that gelling side I mentioned about the team is what we're lacking this season, this whole season, of the players, and being like, look, let's just pass it to the people that scores the goals. Kalamai is a striker. Solanke is a striker. You know, you don't want to see Basuma take a 30-yard shot. It might go in once every 100 shot. It's just, he's not a sort of player that's going to do that. It's great if it works out, but just pass it to people that scores goals. But yeah, Xavi Simons got a good shot, and don't get me wrong, and he scored a great goal. But you're a playmaker, and you could have just squared it. But yeah, it didn't happen. But performance-wise, you know, that's the best I've seen in a while. Where other than outside of the Champions League, where we've just gone for it and played a good structure. It's just unfortunate, you know. The goals was conceded, and Kinski was good as well. Got to give praise to the goalkeeper. He did well with the corners that Vicario just didn't do for us. He seems good on the ball. He made the mistake in the Champions League, but who hasn't made a mistake this season? Which goalkeeper? You name me one goalkeeper this season that hasn't made a mistake. Yeah, exactly.
We do one every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just everyone's making mistakes. So like it's just unfortunate that it happened on a big night like that cost us the Champions League. So yeah, but that's my take on it. Can't fault the players in this game. Just unfortunate that it happened. But the 5 games winning streak or something like that, or it would have been a 6 or if they won. So they had some sort of stat. They were the most informed team in the league. So can't complain considering what we've done all season. It was a good performance.
Still worried? West Ham win tomorrow? They go 4 points clear?
I'm a little bit, because Leeds...
One of your other players that you missed out on in the summer scored a hat-trick today.
Oh, don't, mate. Don't. Fucking hell. As soon as I saw it, I just feel like everything... it's just Spursy. It's just Spursy all the time with that. It's Morgan Gibbs-White, who we should have signed. Didn't sign. Scored a hat-trick. Possibly if Nottingham Forest now stand up. Leeds go and win it. And I think the player...
His last 2 games. Great results.
There was some sort of thing as well about that player that scored their goal, Brighton's goal, was a player. Oh, I can't remember what it was. There was some sort of stat, something to do with Leeds or something like that. That player, he's getting that goal did something for Archie Gray. I can't remember, some sort of weird stat. But it's just another bullshit thing for Tottenham. It was like, Mitoma hasn't scored in like 6 years. Like, he goes and scores. No, it's not 6 years, but it was something like he hasn't scored in a while, and then he goes and scores against Tottenham. I was like, don't give me that stat. As soon as they told it on the screen, I was like, fuck cunts, he's going to score. I should have brought a bet down.
I think with like obviously asking whether he's worried, Clive. Like, I know this isn't a West Ham segment, but tomorrow is so important for us.
Such a big game.
If we can get 4 points clear, because I think Spurs have got Wolves next, right? Yeah. So you got to think they're going to be beating them.
I think so.
So if we get 4 points clear, I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable. And we've got Everton next against Moisey after the Palace game. So
I mean, like, if Everton win and results go their way, they could go up into 6th.
Yeah.
Like, so they've still got things to play for.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like the Palace game, Palace are safe. I say they're probably not in the running for a European spot, but
who knows at the moment?
Yeah.
Who knows? We could still be. Fucking hell. Feels like that this season.
I think it's such a huge game for you tomorrow. Apparently, all the Palace players are out on the piss on Thursday night after their win in Europe. So that might help you out a little bit.
Nice. I'll be joining them tomorrow.
Yeah, if you win that, fucking hell.
Yeah, Spurs, you're fucked, mate. I honestly thought it wouldn't be West Ham you'd be challenging me, it'd be Forest. But
I thought
Forest and Leeds.
I never thought Leeds. I still don't understand people saying Leeds.
No, I don't. I mean, I said at the beginning of the season as well, didn't I? That Leeds are. Yeah, I think Leeds will stay up. It's the Forest West Ham bit is. But I think West Ham are on this bit of form at the moment, and it's a tough one. And Forest is just grinding out results, and Tottenham are just.
I think the only thing you've really got to hope for with Forest is Europe might get in their way, like them playing twice a week rather than just once a week might start impacting their performances. But
they've got a tricky fixture list as well. They got Sunderland next, then they got Chelsea. That's an easy 3 points for them. And they got Newcastle and United after that.
I mean, Newcastle season's over. Newcastle 42 points.
I think they beat Newcastle.
Well, I hope their season's over. Spoiler alert, that's who Arsenal got next.
Yeah, we've got 15 points left on the table. Like, you look at that puts us on 46. That puts us up to 11th. It's crazy to say that, but obviously we've got to win all 5 games. But Wolves,
and everyone else lose.
And obviously everyone else. Obviously, but what I'm saying is, like, in those 5 games, if we was to win those, do you see West Ham, Nottingham Forest, and Leeds? Like Leeds, I put us on 46.
So
Leeds, that's tough actually when you think about it. Yeah,
I think Leeds are safe now.
I think Leeds are safe. Yeah, because you'd have to look at Newcastle then.
They've got Bournemouth next. Tough game. Bournemouth are playing for Europe. Then they got Chelsea in the FA Cup. Then Burnley. Burnley will be relegated. Like, there's no doubt in that. So Burnley aren't playing for anything. Then the 6-pointer. Spurs v Leeds.
Yeah.
Like, they could be safe by then. If not, that will guarantee safety. And then they've got West Ham last game of the season.
that could be a massive one.
What a crazy
hopefully Leeds are safe by then. Or we're both safe. Like, that's obviously our ideal world. I didn't want to jump in.
That's just Leeds.
But we've got. I think the only tough one really we've got left. I say the only tough one. There's no easy game, is there? But I think the toughest is Arsenal.
Yeah, but as we've said before, you've got a win against Arsenal. Like, you like to beat us once a season.
Yeah, make me happy this year.
You're miserable. Come on, Burnley. Miracle recovery. Send West Ham and top them down.
Send West Ham down.
Starting with a win against Man City this week. Let's get the ball rolling, Bernie.
Okay, now crazy, isn't it? Look at that.
If Spurs get beat by Wolves in their next game,
it's over.
Spurs are going down.
It's over. Yeah, if we get beat, because we get beat. I don't care if there's whatever points left in it, 12. I don't care. We're not. If we get beat by Wolves, we deserve to go down. No offense to Wolves, but
I mean, they did beat Arsenal, right? Did they?
No,
they drew.
No.
We got a draw.
Was it us? I think it might have been us.
Brilliant.
Can't remember now.
Yeah, they'll probably turn up. To be fair.
Fucking hell, you're going down, mate.
You beat them 3-1 in the Premier League recently. I mean, recently is February.
I mean, they beat us twice at the start of the season because we got beat by them in the Carling Cup and then we got beat by them in the league as well.
Maybe that. Yeah.
But then we beat them 3-0.
Anybody else on Tottenham?
No, it's just funny that it feels like every single fan base wants Spurs to go down. It does feel like that.
Well, and
sometimes,
six,
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's even if it's a hate or like of, well, I don't know like, but if it's not a hate of Tottenham, I think they just want to see them go down. I think is.
I do like a lot of it is the whole banter, them having the best stadium in the world, and that being a Championship stadium would be somewhat amusing. And it is the whole
Beyonce.
It is the whole Big Six thing. People would have loved it for Arsenal when we was in a little tough period, but fortunately for us, we've never quite been that bad.
No.
But
wait till next season after you fucking capitulate.
Arteta will be gone, and we'll probably bring Ange in because he can win a trophy, right?
Yeah.
And then it will go from bad to worse.
We can talk about that in a bit, can't we?
We can indeed.
Could you imagine?
Over to Chelsea then. Lovely home game for them, wasn't it?
Yeah. The gift that keeps on giving. We love a home game.
It's got natural, isn't it?
Have you seen the stats? I can't remember if it was this one, that one, or both. But we've lost our last 4 home games. And we also haven't scored in our last 4 home games. And someone said that hasn't happened since 1993, but I can't remember if it is the not scoring or the losing. Either way, both very shit statistics.
Wasn't there also one about since Liam Rosenior came in that you haven't not conceded or something? Like, I think you only conceded or haven't conceded in 1 game since he come in.
Only 1 clean sheet, basically.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I mean, when you got Sanchez in goal...
Without his good coaching behind him.
Without
Maresca's buddy in.
Because he doesn't like keeping goals out.
Was the goal his fault? I can't even remember.
What was it?
Bruno Fernandes.
Do you know what?
Kuno. That's a good goal.
It was, and it was also, you can call it bad luck if you want. So just before that, Sanchez had come out and punched the ball out, which he was right to do. It was his to win. I don't know if he shouted or not, but Fofana was also coming in, along with, I can't remember who the United player was who was attacking it, but Sanchez had to get there. But as he's gone in to punch the ball away, he's clattered into Fofana and he's pretty much winded him and he's had to come off. And while he was off, not subbed off, just come off to get a bit of treatment. And while he was off is when they got their goal.
And it was literally the gap as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the gap where Fofana would have been.
Yeah, so what had happened is Caicedo got pushed back into Fofana's gap. Don't get me wrong, love Caicedo, but he's not a centre-back. And him and Gusto had come in, and I don't think either of them did a particularly good job. But it was Caicedo who was covering Fofana, whose ball came in, and they scored from. It was very frustrating. I mean, the most exciting thing for me in that first half was the curry that I had. Jesus
What
Christ.
one did you have?
I mean, you looked like you was playing some nice football. Like,
good place.
You had a couple of nice little build-ups and through balls, but nothing clicked really.
The performance was a lot better. But I'm not interested in the better performance if you're still going to lose 1-0. Do you know what I mean? And it's annoying as well that it's... Yeah, it's obviously what's his name's injured, João Pedro. So you think the lap, no matter how bad Chelsea are doing, you as a striker, you know you haven't had that many chances. You got to think I need to make something of myself. Yeah, now's my moment. And I think he had one header, which was all right. But fucking hell, come on, we can't. I mean, how many shots? Let me have a look. How many fucking shots did we have? Jesus Christ. Place your bets.
3.
Do you know how many we had?
3.
No. Well, actually, we had a lot of shots, but that is Chelsea for you. We had 1 on target, and that was the lapse header. That's not good enough. Nope. That's fucking outrageous. I mean, so we had 20 shots, 1 on target. They had 4 shots, 1 on target, and they scored it. And that's again, on paper, the stats or anything else, on the day, we looked like the better team, and we still lost 1-0 at home. It's not good enough. You lost your last 3 games in the league. He's just it's very frustrating. There was nothing. I don't know. We're very good at shooting outside of the posts. Nothing is. Just make something happen. Make a mistake happen. I don't even care if you blast it at the keeper. Smack it on his nose. Make him hurt. Make him know the next shot's going to fucking hurt as well. Flicking it on the outside of the post. It's not fucking working for you. Chances where people should be shooting a bit more. Very frustrating. The second half, we're chasing this 1-0 deficit, and it gets to the 81st minute, and he brings on Chalobah and a Champong. And it's very frustrating. And like I said, I know João Pedro's injured.
They're the only players he's got, right? Like, who was your bench?
Well, the Gui, the young Spanish striker. And it's like we pulled him back from having a loan season at Sunderland, I think it was, because we got rid of Jackson and who else got injured? I can't remember.
The lab got injured.
Played them both at the same time. Fuck it. What have you got to lose? Like, why are you shoring up your defence to lose 1-0 just to make sure we don't lose 2-0?
I mean,
it's very frustrating.
You could do that and still lose 2-1 like Arteta did. Right.
But I would prefer that. You got to fucking go for it. You're already losing. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, again, it goes back to the same old thing. Is like I was saying to you, Clive, before it. A part of me wants us to just completely bottle everything, finish mid-table, get rid of Rosenior. What the fuck were we thinking?
So, with that, do you think they will get rid of Rosenior? Like, I know Chelsea have been very quick to get rid of managers in the past. You gave him an 8-year deal.
That's what we do. We love to give these big old contracts. Yeah, we're fiddling the fucking financial fair play, aren't we? Do
you think they get rid of him? Like, because I think your aspirations have changed. You're not that club competing anymore.
Do you know what the official word is? He no longer has to get Champions League football.
Of course,
is what's been
moved
said.
The goalposts.
And they've said we're not looking.
Happy days.
Yeah, we're not looking to replace Rosenior, but we are looking at Fabregas, and we are looking at who fucking Brentford's old manager or whoever it was. I can't remember now. No. The weird looking bloke with the funny teeth.
Bournemouth's manager, current one, who's
Bournemouth.
That's
season.
It. Yeah, Areola or whatever his name.
Areola, that's it. Yeah. So it's like, we're not going to replace you, but we are looking at replacements. So nobody at Chelsea seems to know what's going on.
The Palace coach is leaving at the end of the season as well. He's got
honestly,
a bit about him.
I feel like saying anyone but Rosenior, but then whoever's running Chelsea, they're fucking hell. They're getting fucking Southend's manager at the moment. Jesus Christ! Like, I don't know. I don't get it. And this is what I've said before. We're happy to throw money at things, but it's like a fucking, you're literally just throwing it at a brick wall and hoping for results. And that's not going to happen. You got the wrong guy in to run the show. You had the right guy in, but you tried to tell him what to do. And he weren't interested. And now we've lost a very good manager. Now we're going to lose out in Champions League football. And now next season, I mean, we might end up like fucking Spurs. We might see them in the Championship the season after next.
No, I think you'll be fine, mate.
It depends who we get in. I
think you've got the squad that will.
You have got a billion players, so if you do have any,
they're too young.
Yeah, but every year goes by, a couple of years, Mitchell, mate. They're in their prime by then. You know, I think I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, but then they'll be too old and we'll get rid of them.
Yeah, that's a different story, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's just Chelsea all over.
But
it is going to be interesting. It's going to be if you don't manage to get Champions League, what kind of transfer market you have? Because you can't. It's a suspended sentence, so you can do business this transfer window.
I think the next 2 windows, yeah.
So I think it's going to be a bit of a merry-go-round.
This is what I mean, though.
If you don't get Champions League, I know Casado's just signed a new deal, hasn't he, for some fucking reason?
Possibly.
I think I saw it pop up to
16 years
or something like that. Yeah, I think it is like until stupid a year.
I thought he was starting to play a bit shit.
But like Fernandez has already said he fancies living in Madrid, so
don't blame him.
Cole Palmer probably got United written on him, right?
That would be the most upsetting.
Would it though?
Yeah, it would.
Would it? Like, he's not exactly.
Don't judge him on this season performance. He's missed a quarter.
Yeah, the injuries.
No, I get that, but like, he's fit now, though, isn't he? Like,
he will make things happen. This is what I said before. Like, I feel like we do actually kind of need to get Jackson back because he got in the right positions for Palmer. I don't know what's not working there, but he does move the ball forward. Who's to blame for that? Because he does turn the play, look to go forward, and there's no one there. It just stagnates. That's our problem. We hold the ball a lot, but it's sideways passing. It's stagnant play. And then what happens is either we concede from a set piece because we make stupid mistakes, or while we're playing this stagnant football, we lose the ball because of a sloppy pass or anything else, and then the play turns over and then the other team score from it. Again, because we don't have a good enough keeper or defence. Rinse and repeat. That's what's been happening for the last couple of months. And how do we get out of that? 1, get rid of Rosenior. He's not good enough. And 2, just have a plan and know, again, we've got that transfer ban coming up. So get someone in who has experience. It's so important. Has experience. Let him build his squad because you're going to have to buy heavy in the next window.
Do you think, though, like, is it the right time to do it? Do you just give him another chance at the start of the season? He's then got time to... Yeah, I think
so.
No. I'm not saying it's the right thing, but like... Could that be an argument?
Clueless. He's like... I don't agree with Mitch much, but I think he's a shocking manager. And I don't think he deserved to be a Chelsea manager, but as we say, I think Chelsea's goalposts have moved from, the ownership would like them being in the top 4. I don't think you appoint Rosenior if that's really what your ambition is, though.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I mean, what was the thought process there?
What other than Maresca, like what are the other issues there? Because like there must be other issues. It can't just not Maresca. Sorry, Rosenior. Yeah. Like, there must be other issues. It can't just be the manager, surely.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the higher ups telling people what to do, which is the whole reason why Maresca left. But this is the thing. I mean, look at Rosenior. If they say to him, I want you to play the next match for a broom up your arse, he'll bend over and go, yes, sir. Go ahead. He's got no minerals. He's got nothing about him. He's a poor man's Arteta. He'll come out with all the quotes, but he won't deliver anything either.
But he hasn't had time to deliver stuff. He hasn't had time. Like I know that we haven't seen exactly amazing stuff, but it annoys me, right? Because I don't even have an argument for this because we've seen it with Chelsea before. They can swap managers, they'll win something. And it goes against everything that I think most football people kind of believe in, that you should stick with something. Especially if you believe in it. Yeah, but who?
Anyone else, even with the slightest bit of experience. Rosenior has no... But Luke, do you remember me saying his last 2 jobs, he got sacked from Hull and I can't remember who it was before, but the Strasbourg, he weren't exactly doing very well. So we thought, we're challenging for Champions League. We're a top 6 club. We've won the fucking Champions League in the last 4 years. Let's get this guy in. What? No.
I agree.
I honestly think Emma Hayes would have been doing a better job than
absolutely.
Rosenior.
She absolutely was, because she ain't gonna take no shit. She ain't going to come out with these stupid fucking quotes.
I don't understand. Like, it's like the Igor Tudor appointment at Spurs.
Exactly,
it's
that,
baffling.
Yeah.
It's baffling.
What would I think?
It is, but he's in it now, and he hasn't had a full season yet, has he, Liam? Like, he's not had a.
I just don't care. Like I said, the transfer ban's coming up. Get someone in that you see a future with. I don't know what this was. I don't know what this was. Cheap.
The other question would be: can you see an identity with Chelsea? Like, because that's one of the things that people say about Arsenal sticking with Arteta. Like, the Arsenal fans could see an identity with the club. They could see the way that he wants to play. They could see the positives. Do you see any of that with Rosenior? Do you see
this is why I want to
trying to play?
But the thing is, Clive, with that is that Arteta's had time to embed.
This is when I was saying, like, when he first come in, like, when we finished 8th 2 seasons running, like, we could see what he wanted to do.
Not all Arsenal fans couldn't.
No, of course not. But
Arsenal,
I'm asking the only Chelsea fan I've got to speak to. Can you see anything from Rosenior?
Arsenal were doing a rebuild at that stage. They weren't the team they were before, and I don't think we were at a rebuild stage. Like I said, we won the Champions League 3 years ago.
Yeah, but how many of those players
Maresca was doing a good job. Only Reece James.
Yeah. So you've done you're doing a rebuild. You're in that process.
But this is, and kind of to Bob's point here, where it might not be the manager's fault, this is the management fault. It's the owners, because they've come in and fucking done all of this shit. Again, like 4 years ago, why have we gutted the team that we had? Doesn't make any sense. Why have we not kept Maresca? Because people are telling people what to do. But the point with why not stick with Rosenior and see how he does at the start of next season, like, we had Lampard in before Lampard was proven, yeah? And he had that struggling Christmas period and we got rid of him. But even with him, you could see something. He did very well for us in the group stages of the Champions League. He was so important in that stage to push us on. And I think that was the season where we then went on and won it with, what's-his-face, who took over after. But with Rosenior, there's nothing there. There's nothing about him. He's worse than Graham Potter. And Graham Potter, my biggest argument is he's no presence. There's no presence.
Well, you had the first 4 or 5 games where everyone was fucking up his arse.
On the bounce of Maresca.
I agree with that. I agree. But
that's what I was saying. I needed to see what would happen when we lose.
And I'm not saying you was up his arse, by the way. I meant like all the pundits.
The thing is, but you're right, because the part of me was like, oh, I'm enjoying this. We're fucking winning football. We're football. But it's again, we get that first loss, and it's been shit for 2 months since. It's been awful. Like there's no image with him. I'm going to say the word young. He's too young. He's too inexperienced. But then, he shouldn't be managing Chelsea.
This is the thing. Like, think of it like this, though. But Chelsea have spent loads of money already on players. Rosenior's come in from the other manager and trying to obviously do what he can with the squad that he's got. Yeah, he's young. The squad's young. But imagine going into next season. Like, you got the transfer window. He can get some extra players that he wants to get himself. Yeah, his preference of players. And then with the players that he already knows already, that he's been using already for this season, come into next season and then start from there. But now if you get a new manager come in, I understand you've got the transfer ban in a couple of years. You get a new manager come in, he's going to want a whole new set of players, like a whole new set of players. Yeah,
he'll get it.
But look, all the squad that you've got already on 8-year contracts, 9-year contracts. Who's going to be buying these players from Chelsea other than like Cole Palmer, Reece James? I think Cucurella's not a bad player. I think he'll go anyway. But you've got all these other Estevao. He's a good player, but you ain't going to get rid of him.
Estevao.
But he's going to stay there. But,
I hope so.
But he's got all these players there. But a new manager comes in, he's going to want 7, 8 new players to get Chelsea over that next stage. Or you stick with Liam and just be like, fuck it, we'll build a squad like they did with Arteta at Arsenal. You've got to have to. You've got to pick and choose. You can't have everything all in one season. It's not possible nowadays.
Fine, but you want someone to build who knows what they're doing, knows who to look for, knows where the gaps need to be filled.
He hasn't had a
chance to do that. I don't trust Rosenior.
I don't trust
him. No, because but going into it, he has no experience. None. No Premier League experience, very little football experience. I would rather someone come in, even if they've, never sniffed at Chelsea before. But if they've got top flight experience, and I trust that they'll come in and they know, right, I need to Clive.
Every time.
That's normally during the West Ham segment. What's going on?
Yeah. I would want an experienced manager to come in to build that squad. I think it's such a gamble to stick with Rosenior at the start of next season, to let him build a squad for half a season, for it to inevitably fail. Get someone in now with the experience, because the thing is, we haven't got time to play around because of the transfer ban in a couple of windows. We haven't got time to play around. Get in experience now and let them fix the squad over the next season or two. Rosenior is not the man to do it.
But what about the other managers? You said 3 years ago you won a Champions League. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
we had 2 managers that season.
But who's all the managers since before Rosenior? How much experience have they got compared to Rosenior? And what did they achieve? And what
everyone.
But what have they won?
So much more. I'd have to pull up a list. But
this is what I'm getting at, Mitch. What I'm going on from that.
Champions League and Conference League.
But what I'm alluding to.
So we've had trophies.
Yeah, what I'm alluding to. Yeah, but come on, like Conference League. Yeah.
Are you going to slag off the Conference League?
But no, okay, you won the Champions League with that manager. But what I'm saying, you haven't won anything like other than a Conference League in 3 years. Yeah. And that World Cup thing.
But that's two. Okay. That's two. And the World Cup, Club World Cup.
Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me. What I'm getting at is you had those managers. Exactly. You then had experienced managers come in. Yeah. But let's be honest, you want to win the league, you want to win the Champions League. Okay, the other cups are nice little bonuses, but you want to win the league and Champions League. But those experienced managers come in and haven't done it. You've then got rid of those experienced managers.
Now you're talking in the last 4 years.
But now but that's what I'm saying. But you want another manager with experience to come in. And what happens? You get that manager. You're all happy. Chelsea fans are happy. You get the new manager bounce. You win 3 games, 4 games.
I was happy with Maresca.
Christmas comes again, and you're fucked. And then you're
what
like,
can I do, Luke?
What do you then want? Do you want a more experienced manager? Then more experienced manager? You've got to stick with the managers, mate.
I wanted to stick with Maresca.
I know you did.
I want Maresca.
Unfortunately, your fans and everyone else didn't want
It's
Maresca.
Not us. It's the fucking higher ups.
Yeah, but it's also
this
the
is
fans.
the problem.
To be fair, I didn't hear many Chelsea fans want Maresca out. Like they were booing at half time for a few. They were booing at half time.
It's the booing as well. I think the booing does. I think that's the thing.
I think the thing with Maresca is, and we always have to say it, is he didn't get sacked.
Oh yeah,
he walked away.
Yeah, he walked away.
He didn't get sacked.
He said a few bits and pieces,
which I fucking respect so much. I mean, what a guy.
Yeah, but he's gone. Okay, who comes in, Mitch?
Fabregas.
Fuck. You literally just moan about experience.
That's the thing I'd say about Fabregas. He's not got Premier League experience. Areola, the Palace manager, maybe. Yeah. They're the ones that I think.
But
even that,
listen,
Fabregas knows the Premier League.
Exactly. Fabregas or Rosenior, who are you going for?
Fabregas
all day long.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like you say, even Premier League experience as a player. I know Rosenior had a couple of games with Hull. Again, Hull, I think it was.
Yeah, but he's always done the managerial stuff at the levels. I think Fabregas would be great. Like I think I mentioned last time, Fabregas would be great as like a coach or something with like an Arteta Pep thing. That's what I think is a first Premier League, and then he takes over afterwards. That would be great.
On that mindset, why did we do that with Rosenior then? Because Rosenior, I would argue, has equal or less experience than Fabregas.
I'd say he's probably got more managerial experience.
I think he's got more.
I'd say,
but look, he's done with it.
I agree with it. It's still a risk.
Like at top level, Fabregas definitely has more experience. Like Fabregas has done it all. Like he's won World Cup, he's won a European Cup.
Oh yeah,
he's won the Premier League, he's won the Spanish League. So for an elite person, like you think that he's probably got a step above Rosenior in regards to knowing the mentality and knowing how to get.
And he'd never say man age.
He wouldn't. No.
I just don't know why anyone would want to go there. It's literally where managers' careers lie. Like it's a death ground for managers. Like just fuck off Chelsea. Like get rid of them.
Yeah,
get rid of them. Though, don't you? We're happy with just Fulham in West London.
Just Fulham.
Fuck Chelsea. Teams have got to change the tact. Teams have to. I hate to say it, but teams need to look at Arsenal and go, this needs to be.
How can we finish second 5 seasons in a row?
No, but that's it. At the end of the day, like you guys are like Tottenham, West Ham, Chelsea right now. Would be biting to bits. We're biting to bits. Where the word is, to chomping at the bit to get to second place in the Premier League and competing for the Premier League. Yeah, at the all season round. All right, bear with me.
I'll be fifth at this rate.
That one. Yeah, but I feel like, and I've said this before, is look at Ange Postecoglou. We get him out. He's gone. He wins the Europa League, and then Tottenham still shit. Three managers in. Three managers, and I have to think about that for a second.
3 managers later.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy my brain to think that. But three managers in, and we're the same thing. It's like, and I mentioned this before. When does it become the players? Like you look at Chelsea's game. I know you didn't talk about much about the performance match against Man United. Like I heard Garnacho's United's favourite player right now because he apparently had a really bad game. I didn't watch the Chelsea game, but sometimes
I wouldn't say really bad. He just didn't do anything. I think he's probably the same level as every other game he's played for Chelsea so far.
But I'm just like looking at it and I'm just like, players have got to take some blame here. I know you blame about the management, the higher management as well, but there's that bit in there.
But I mean, like
players are just
there is a bit of that. And remember that for when we're talking about Arteta shortly, yeah. But at the same time, like Mitchell said it in the last podcast, like Rosenior has chances at half time to try and change something, to try and get a new tactic in there, and he's always fucking writing things down. He's one of those fucking managers as well.
Yeah,
always making notes. But I can't see him ever actually tactically changing a game at the moment.
That's what
I may have missed that, but
like United, as great as they have been to be third right now, they've had a bit of a wobble in the last 4 or 5 games. They've had a loss, win, draw, loss, and then Chelsea. So it was there. Do you know what I mean? And this is, like you say, last week.
That was a loss as well, by the way. No spoilers.
Last week, I forgot where I was going with that. United City, was it last week?
No, it's Chelsea City.
Chelsea City last week, yeah. And
he's a United fan now, but
sorry. and Rosenior gets lured into that false sense of security, like we said. Like he has that first half where he's not too bad, and he thinks we'll go again with that in the second half, and it goes completely wrong. But with United, he's probably thought the same thing. He's probably thought, we didn't do too bad in the first half. We'll just keep going with that. And United didn't exactly turn it around, but they didn't need to. They'd had the one goal. We're not scoring. We're not changing anything. The pace doesn't quicken. The ball still goes sideways.
And United looked sharp on the counter. Like any time that you did kind of give the ball over, there was another goal in it for United. Like,
but this is the problem. Every week we're like that. This is what I was saying before. Is we'll have the most possession, but then we'll make a mistake and teams will turn us so quickly for a number of reasons. One, because the team we're playing against can fucking do that, or two, because the defence is so shit and shaky.
So with that in mind, you've got £200 million worth of central midfielders, which should stop that from happening, right? Casado and Endo Fernandez should be able to cut that off. Well, it's not just the defenders.
They're the only decents of the last year or two, I'd say. Them two have been consistent. Caicedo has gone a bit off the boil, probably because of that fucking contract. And Fernandez, you do start to wonder if maybe his head is, But he didn't have a bad game. You could see he had a point to prove, and I think he wanted to apologise a little bit. But this is the thing, right? Again, you blame the players, blame the manager, whatever. But if, I don't know, there's noise now, too much noise. Players are starting to think, I miss Maresca and all this sort of stuff. No one's saying, I trust in Rosenior and I understand his vision and this is where we're going with this. People are starting to look, I need to get out of Chelsea.
Well, originally, it was all matey with him, wasn't it? Oh, laughs and jokes.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
And then he started coming out with ridiculous quotes.
I've had enough about talking about Chelsea.
So have I.
Let's go
into my misery. I thought you was bagging it out, Clive, to be honest.
I wasn't. Let's go into my misery.
Everyone's skipping this podcast until this segment now, I think.
Everyone's skipping right through. So everyone show your water bottles. Come on, I know you've got bottles.
Do you know what? I didn't bring the water bottle because I still think Arsenal are going to win it, and I hate to say it.
Luke, I know what you're doing now. You're doing that reverse psychology.
He's put a bet on it and everything.
I know what you're talking about. I mean, let's just say I might lose 100 quid, but let's just.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think Arsenal are going to win it?
Have you seen the fixtures?
It's not the fixtures. I don't care about the fixtures. I generally think
he doesn't care.
No, hear me out. Yeah, if Man City win the next game, is it Burnley?
Burnley.
So let's say they beat Burnley. Like if they stonk Burnley, goal difference. Yeah.
Well, they only need one.
Only need one to draw on goal difference.
Let's just say they stonk them. They get more. Yeah. Arsenal have lost how many games this season? 1 or 2?
5.
5 now.
Is that many now? Yeah. They did obviously start losing, I guess. I can't see it. I really can't see it. For some reason, they've been at the top all season. Yeah, more than normal, I think, from the seasons before. I think was it sort of ebb and flow.
I think the first season where Man City had the games in hand and everyone thought it's Arsenal's to lose, I think it was probably top longer then because we all forget that Liverpool had the 5 games
the Liverpool
to start. But we've been top for a long time.
And I just think right now, are they really going to bottle it? Like right now,
yes.
I mean, if City win during the week, they go top.
No, I get that, but I feel like there's a draw in it for City somewhere,
and it's completely in their hands.
Yeah,
Is it theirs to lose?
Theirs to lose.
Hey, I can't put that on them.
Yeah.
But it's as I said last week, the Bournemouth result has done us. It's done us good and proper. And going to Man City is always a tough ask. But we played all right. We had chances. Like Kai Havertz, up until he was in the box, was brilliant for the most of the game.
That last attempt. Oh man,
that header he should have scored. He had the 1-on-1 with Donnarumma and made a great save. Eze's hit the post. We had chances. We could have got something out of that game. Nico O'Reilly was superb all game long. He was. I don't know who got man of the match. I turned it off as soon as the full time whistle went. Obviously, if it wasn't him, I'd be. It's either him or Bernardo Silva. Silva always
I reckon it'd be Bernardo Silva. Yeah,
but like we changed our game plan against them. We pressed and we looked good in the press. Obviously, we got our goal from pressing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I was hoping that would be it. But like again, City are City. They stayed in the game when they had. They come out the second half. They was better in the second half, in my opinion. But it just felt like every 50-50 went their way for them. Like, and I'm not talking about refereeing decisions, but anytime like their first goal, like Eze is close to challenging. I think it's Núñez on the box, and Núñez, the ball hits his chest and goes straight to Cherokee, who then does fantastic. It's a great goal, but it's that first initial contact, that 50-50, that if Eze's closer or actually puts pressure, that doesn't fall as nicely. And it is just, for me, it was a game like that. Like all the little bits of luck that you get went their way rather than our way, unfortunately. It's their best performance in the last few weeks, that's for sure. We actually looked like we had energy. We looked like we wanted to win. Odegaard, again, triggering the press was good. Massive fortune with our goal, but we did make chances. We looked dangerous. I don't know if Maduaki's playing with an injury, but he offered, again, little in my opinion. Mascara was a bit of a worry against Doku. But overall, I think he managed it okay. What more could we do in the sense of we got on the ball, we tried to play, we played 2 attacking midfielders. Yeah, I think we did. We could come away from that match and think we were unlucky rather than anything else. We wasn't negative. We were just unlucky. We was lucky that Gabriel stayed on the pitch.
Yeah, fucking hell. He's a dirty bot. He's been like that all season, though.
He's got the Van Dijk about him, doesn't he? He gets away with a little bit.
He does. He does. Yeah.
But like I was saying to Mitchell just before we come on, like, if you look at who initiates the contact, though, it's Haaland. So, like, if one goes, the other one's. I know Gabriel kind of leans more in, but Haaland is the one who puts his head there in the first place. Like, he goes head to head with Gabriel first. So. Yeah, but I do feel he was lucky to stay on the pitch, to be honest.
We've
seen red cards for
this day and age.
Do you reckon they looked at that and was like, you know what, it's going to ruin the game and it'll be woe it's me stuff? A bit at the back of the mind on that. Do you reckon? Because any other game, that is normally a sending off.
Well, any other game. Usually it's a sending off for Arsenal, yeah.
No, but I mean, where the stakes were even higher this time around, I think they may have. I think
the stakes were higher last season when he sent off Trossard for kicking the ball away
so much,
1 second after the whistle.
Yeah, but it wasn't like this.
Every team does, mate.
Yeah, but I just feel like sometimes, you know, they have this little. Like, the game was massive. That is one of the biggest games of the league.
Yeah, and that's where you should have referees that have bottle about them and make a big decision. Like, usually, as I say, they're very quick to send Arsenal players off. This season, we've had less than normal. It's the Chelsea boys getting sent off this season. But you've got to look at the red card during the Leeds United game. In whose opinion is that? Is that a red card? Like the hair pull on Calvert-Lewin.
It was light, but it was still.
It's a red card. It's the rules.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's the rules, but that's why I mean that's why the sending off should have been.
It's happened to Cucurella before, and they didn't get sent off for it.
Yeah, it's happened.
That's because it's Cucurella. Everyone wants to say that.
Hopefully,
but I was shocked though. I saw the lineup, and I was like, why wasn't Gyökeres starting? That was the only shocking thing, because you spent so much money on him, and he's your top goal scorer. I feel like Kai Havertz scored. I understand it.
I think it's for the work rate. I think it's the work rate and to say, did you watch the match? And do you think Kai Havertz was shocking?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Kai Havertz played. He was good. That's what I'm getting at. Like, but do you remember it's the whole Kane and Mora situation in the Champions League final. That's why I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking Gyökeres has been your main striker, and he's top goal scorer. And I'm not aware of him having an injury, and then he's played Havertz. Now, it's a managerial masterclass if you win the game. What I'm getting at.
I'm not trying to cause an argument. That's a bad. No. I don't think that's a bad decision, because I think the idea was to press.
Yeah.
And Kai Havertz is a better presser than Gyökeres.
He's a quick player, and you saw that with what he done there.
And his hold-up play, like we've seen this season, where the ball doesn't stick to Gyökeres. Like, he can have a heavy touch. His inside the field passing isn't always the best. So to have Kai, I think in the first half won every ball in the air, and he kept possession, and it worked. We had an out ball earlier. Well, in the Carling Cup final against City, we didn't have an out ball ever. This time we did. So I think that is what Arteta's looked at and tried, and it from a point of view that I think if you put Gyökeres in that game, we don't hold up the ball as well. We don't bring Eze into the game as much. We don't bring Odegaard into the game as much. So I think it worked from that. And as you say, we got the goal from Kai Havertz press.
Yeah, it works. But the chances that he missed, you could argue that if that was a proper striker and out striker, they're going in. And I think that's the
header. Gyökeres was right behind him, unfortunately.
Like, look, it's ifs and buts, isn't it? It's like if you play Gyökeres, you could have lost 3-1, and you may have won the game 1-0. You know, you never know. And those situations, just I thought generally, just because he was your top goal scorer, I thought you'd probably play him up top. But if you change the tactic,
I'm not sad, because we lost the Carling Cup final against them.
Yeah.
We then lost to Bournemouth. Gyökeres started both those games. Yeah, he scored against Bournemouth.
Yep.
Penalty, but he scored. I'm not sad, because we have been lacking energy. We have been lacking in creativity. We have been lacking in these. I'm not sad that Arteta, as a coach and a manager, he's not afraid to change things. The wingers, ManVAI, and then Eze out on the left. Like, it's not.
No.
God, Clive, what is going on with your system? You ain't on wireless, are you? Oh, he's gone.
Clive's gone.
He's gone.
He's so upset.
It's like Arsenal season.
He's so upset that Arsenal have bottled it again. He's thought, you know what, I'm done with this podcast, and that's the last we'll see of him.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Trying a different browser as well.
And he's turned his light off.
Dark mode now as well.
It's to hide his tears.
Oh, I thought he was happy to see me. It was just a microphone.
I like that, Bob. Do you reckon you could have done anything different? Do you reckon Arteta could have done anything different in the game to get you over the line that you like? I see in the whole game overall. Because you mentioned about the players earlier on. When I mentioned about the players versus managers situation, what do you reckon the players could have done if it wasn't the manager for this particular lineup?
I wanted him to start Max Dowman.
Really?
I think I said that at the end of the last podcast. I wanted to see Dowman in that kind of game. But again, ManVAI did all right. But he has zero final product at the moment. And Dowman didn't even come off the bench. So maybe bring Jesus on, because Jesus looked like a bit of energy against Bournemouth. But I feel again he's changed his tactics again from the start of the season against Man City, from the Carling Cup against Man City, and in this game, like, he's trying to tinker and change to get the positive result. Again, on a different day, Eze's goal goes in. Kai Havertz finishes one of his chances. It's a different game.
Do you think, Clive, that is, and this is going to, I almost don't want to say it because it's going to sound so ridiculous, right? But go with it. Because you're saying about, it's one of them games where the 50-50s were going their way, not our way. And then you're saying then on another day, Eze will go in. But do you think on some level, because I do actually believe this, even though it sounds ridiculous, your mindset and your mentality, so City are going into that game, they've won everything before, right? But they know we're playing free here. We don't have as much pressure on us as Arsenal do. Arsenal are going into that game, Arteta knowing, fucking hell, I can't let this happen again. So those nerves make your fucking foot rotate at a slightly different angle when you're going to control it, bounces off, the shoelace is in the wrong position, because your mindset is you're so fucking nervous because you can't have it happen again.
I think there's a bit about Arteta, not too dissimilar to Jose Mourinho. Obviously, Jose Mourinho won a fair amount by this point at Chelsea because he spent billions and billions. But I feel like he's the type of manager that takes those nerves off of the players and puts the burden on him. I don't think with Arteta as a coach, players will go into it with nerves. I like the way that he speaks, the way that you see his crazy training ground stuff. Yeah, like all of that kind of stuff is to make all of the noise go to him rather than the players. Like all the players have got to do is concentrate on their job. So I don't feel like, I can't say for sure. I'm not in and around them, but I don't think the nerve sits there. And you want, like, I think a lot of top level players will say you want the nerves because it means something. It means something,
yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
It must be tough though. Like, I think especially at home. Obviously, your game today wasn't, but like you've seen it in the past couple of games now where Bournemouth might go 1-0 up or something, and you just hear the crowd change, didn't you? And it happens at every club. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah. This ain't Arsenal specifically.
I think there was a point at the start of the season where it was a lot different. I think there's a lot more nerves about the fans for sure. Like, because at the start of the season, we went 1-0 down. The crowd just get louder.
Yeah, there was that belief there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Arsenal would get something out of this game.
It's here we go.
Yeah, you get the one goal and then you just sort of sit back a bit and let teams come at you.
So it's not even that. It's not even that at the moment. Like we're not even going in the lead. Like Bournemouth, we didn't have the lead. Today we didn't have the lead. Southampton, we didn't have the lead.
But Bournemouth was a bit nervy though. I think out of all the games that you played, the nerves.
Bournemouth wasn't. I don't think it was nervy. I think it was energy. Like the team just lacked energy against Bournemouth. They didn't press. They didn't control the game at all. I think that the next, as it's a cliche, we've got to take every game one at a time now. Newcastle's a bit of a banana skin for us over the last few years. We've got a few of those coming up. Palace have been a bit of a banana skin. West Ham have been a bit of a banana skin. So we just got to go out and win every game now. That's all we can do. And if it's not good enough, hope for the Champions League. Right. That's we've still got a little hope, but as I say, it's the hope that will kill you.
That would surely secure Arteta for another few years, right? If he doesn't get the Premier League, but he wins you the Champions League,
100%. Like if he becomes the first Arsenal manager in history to win the Champions League, and that's one of the other things. Is, if that's one of the other things as well. Like we talk about progression and moving forward, like. I think it will be a very hard pill to swallow if we don't win anything this season. Mm-hmm. If we get to the Champions League final, that is, again, another step forward. It's another step in the right direction from the progression point of view. We went out last season in the semi-final. But it is going to be very, very... It'll be a very hard pill to swallow.
End up like Southgate, isn't it? Southgate for England. Getting to these finals and never getting it. You gone.
Never getting over the line. Yeah. Maybe he'll be the next Chelsea manager. He's a yes man, isn't he? He's a yes man. So, anything else? Any other questions? Or shall we go into Man versus AI?
Man versus AI.
Which is a bit hard this week for Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just lapping it up. I've had a great time on this podcast. It's brilliant on this podcast when you don't have to talk about football, really. Or you don't have to talk about your team.
You just have a little dig here and there.
Yeah.
What a fun time to be alive.
Do you want a fun fact or not really?
Yeah, go for it, Bob.
Well,
if it's about Arsenal,
again,
we're killing you off.
I say a fun fact.
We're going to remove the segment if it's about Arsenal, right?
We're just going to go with fact. Okay. So Mario Balotelli, 70 Premier League appearances. How many assists do you think he got?
How many appearances?
0
assists.
0.
Yeah, if it's going to be a fun fact, it's got to be really.
No, there's more to this. There's more to this.
There's more.
How many assists in 70 games was that?
In 70 Premier League games, yeah.
How many assists?
Less than 5.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to tell you how many. So it was 1.
I was going to say
that. What was that assist? Probably the best assist in Premier League time.
Goal, was it a back pass, wasn't it? Or
you can't get an assist for an own goal.
He should do. No, he should do.
So the one assist was the famous Aguero against QPR that won them the league, their first Premier League.
Fact. That's
yeah, I thought that was meant to.
I thought you were going to say
one assist, and it was probably one of the greatest assists of all time in the Premier League.
Right, Man versus AI, guys. Let's go.
Oh, great, thanks, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, cheers.
Man versus AI.
Not a fan. Beep, boop, boop. Well done, Mitchell. It's a bit squeaky bum time for the humans as well, FYI.
Oh no.
It's all you lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I went for a loss.
Right.
I went for a draw. That still fucked me over.
It has predicted 2-1 for West Palace to beat West Ham, so that's still out in the open. It predicted 1-1 Man City Arsenal, 0 points. It predicted 2-1 Chelsea versus Manchester United, 0 points. It predicted Tottenham 2.
Don't know why I did that.
Brighton 2.
Wow.
Got 3 points. Bosh on the money.
A 2-2. Fucking hell.
Bob, as a reminder, has predicted 3-1 West Ham win. Clive predicted a 2-2 draw, 0 points. Chelsea, Manchester United. Mitchell predicted 1-1, 0 points. Luke predicted Brighton 2, Tottenham 0, 0 points. So no changes in the league table for us at the moment.
Oh dear.
With 0 points all around. Bob could go level with Clive if he's on the money. So Clive 24, Bob 21, Mitch 20, Luke 14. Humans 79 points. AI is creeping. Still 9-point gap on 70 points.
We're going to chuck it away. We're going to do an
Arsenal.
No.
The next round of fixtures, Everton versus West Ham. As I say, it's a bit hard for Bob.
I'm going to say 2-0 West Ham.
Just going for any.
The confidence is still going.
Mm.
Even after they lose to Palace tomorrow. Wolves at home to Tottenham. Luke, what are you saying?
I'm going to say 3-1 Spurs.
He's going for it as well. They've turned the corner. The draw is the start.
That doesn't mean we're going to turn the corner next week. But
Arsenal versus Newcastle. 2-1 Arsenal. Come on.
I think it's going to be the other way around.
2-0 Arsenal.
Oh.
Going clean sheet as well. Come on, Arsenal. Brighton versus Chelsea. Mitchell, what you say?
Are they at home?
Brighton are at home.
Oh, God damn it. Can I just check something real quick? Hang on, sorry.
Sure, go and look at the previous result.
I just want to look at what we've done away from home.
It's like he doesn't know that we have a podcast every Sunday.
Oh, right.
So he can prepare for this.
I think you just go by his heart, you know?
My heart says 2-1 Brighton.
Oh, my God.
Is your head saying that and your mouth saying that?
Yeah, 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. The downfall of Liam Rosenior. Right.
Shit.
Then this FA Cup for Mitchell, so he's gonna miss a weekend fixture.
Yes.
But he is still expected to turn up like Bob did.
Let's see about that.
Any last words, Luke?
Come on, Spurs. Stay up. Stay up. Please.
Finally, his attention's just turned to Spurs.
Yeah, gonna have to. Wow. Gonna have to now. God, Arsenal are bottling it themselves. I don't need to say nothing.
Mitchell, what are you saying?
Come on, Brighton.
Wow.
Get Rosenior sacked.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Behaviour, Mitchell. Come on, Burnley. Come on, Palace. Come on, whoever Man City have got over the next 4 weeks. That's what I'm saying. Bob?
Come West Ham. Stay up.
Stay up.